Good morning, boys and girls. It's great to see all of you this morning for our physical education edition of At Home with APS for grades kindergarten through second.
Buenos días, estoy muy feliz de estar con ustedes aquí hoy. Hoy tenemos la señora Neal, el señor Dunham y yo también, señor Sánchez, y yo voy a traducir este video hoy en español para ustedes.
So I'm Mr. Dunham. I'm from Zia Elementary School. Go Eagles.
I am Mrs. Neal from Highland High School. Go Hornets. And we'll be excited to have those Zia Eagles there in the future. But also shout out to my former students at Wary and John Baker.
And I'm Mr. Sanchez. I'm a UNM student. I'm finishing up my bachelor's in physical education, and I am a soccer coach at Del Norte. Señor Dunham es un maestro en Zia Elementary. La señora Neal es una maestra en Highland High School y yo soy un estudiante de la Universidad de Nuevo México.
And I myself am an alumni of Highland High School, so the Hive is alive with 95. So what we're going to do, boys and girls, we are going to start off with some movement, and we're going to do a really, really fun dance. It's a dance that I teach every year at my school, and the kids love this one.
Hoy vamos a bailar, y eso, discúlpame, vamos a empezar a bailar hoy, y es un baile que yo hago con los niños siempre cuando empezamos el año de escuela.
So, there are 4 parts to this dance. Each part of the dance is 8 counts. So we're going to start off with part number 1. Part number 1 are heel taps. So watch me. I'm going to do 8 heel taps, starting with my right foot. 5, 6, watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So remember, we're dancing. So while we're dancing, we want to make sure we're grooving a little bit. We're not dancing like Frankenstein here. Let's try that again. Just watch me. 5, 6, right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job. Part 1, pretty simple. Heel taps. Let's move on to part 2. Part 2 is 4 slides to our right, then 4 slides to our left. Watch me. 5, 6, I go to the right. 1, 2, 3, then I go left. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 slides to the right, 4 slides to the left. Let's try that again. 5, 6 to the right. 1, 2, 3 to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job, boys and girls. Let's take part 1, heel taps, and part 2, the sliding. Let's put that together. Ready? 5, 6, heel taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now slide to the right. 1, 2, 3, and to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job putting together parts 1 and 2. Now we're going to do part 3. Part 3, this is called monkey arms. Monkey arms look like this. So we're going to do 8 of them, because remember, each part has 8 counts. So let's put part 3, let's practice part 3. 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job, backup dancers.
Thanks.
So, let's put parts 1, 2, and 3 together. Heel taps, sliding right and left, monkey arms. 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the right. Ready, 1, 2, 3, and to the left. 5, 6, 7, monkey arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job, boys and girls. Now, part 4 of the dance is one turn. One turn, but this one turn is going to take us 8 counts. So watch how I do this. 5, 6, watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm facing you. Great job. Let's try that again. We're turning to our right. 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job, boys and girls. So let's put that together. Parts 1 through 4, and when we're done with part 4, we're going to repeat what we just finished doing. Are you ready? All right. 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We slide to the right. 1, 2, 3, and to the left. 5, 6, 7, monkey arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn around, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's repeat what we just did. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the right. Ready? 1, 2. To the left. 5, 6.
7.
Monkey arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn around, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job.
I just learned a new dance.
Yeah.
Me too.
They're ready to teach it back at home when they get to their house. So what we're going to do is there's one more section to this dance. Okay, it's not parts 1 through 4, but it's a sequence that the singer sings. Okay, so I'm going to go through that with you. The first thing he says is jump up and down. So let's do that. Jump up and down, and then you're going to wiggle your hips. Move it all around. Shake your hands to the sound. Put your hands on the ground. Take 1 step left and 1 step right. 1 to the front, so towards me, and 1 to the side, so back to the left. Clap your hands once. Clap your hands twice. Monkey arms. If it looks like this, then you're doing all right. Are you all ready to try it to the music?
Yes.
All right, let's turn it on.
Mr. Dunham, what song is it if they look for this at home?
If they look for this at home, the song that they will play that this is called Disney Mambo No. 5. I'm just going to get the music tuned up here, and we will be ready.
Check your space. Even if we're at home, we want to make sure we've got room for 2 fist bumps. You want to make sure that you're not too close to furniture, because as we start to move around, we want to make sure that we are still safe with our bodies.
Ahora vamos a hacer este baile con música y el nombre de la canción. What's the name of the song again, Mr. Dunham?
Disney Mambo No. 5.
El nombre de la canción es el Disney Mambo No. 5. También cuando estamos haciendo ejercicio en la casa, que tienen espacio con su compañero, con su hermano, con su hermana, o su papá, o su mamá. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo No. 5.
Right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the right. To the left. Monkey arms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on.
Turn around.
To the candy store around the corner. The boys say they want some ice cream.
Let's repeat that. Ready? 2, 4, 5, 6. To the right. To the left. Monkey arms. 5, 6, 7. Turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to repeat 2 more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. To the right. To the left. Monkey arms. Turn around. One last time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the right. To the left. Monkey arms. Turn around. Now let's listen.
Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your hands to the sound. Put your hands on the ground. Take 1 step left and 1 step right. 1 to the front and 1 to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. Looks like this that you're doing it.
Kicks. Ready? To the right. To the left. Monkey arms. Turn around. Now, my favorite part, dance on your own. You can twist. You can go down low. You can come up high. You can pretend you're on a surfboard. All right, part 1, ready? Here we go. All right, 1, 2, 4, 6, to the right, to the left, monkey arms, turn around, dance however you like, ready? Great job, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
There we go. Take your right hand, put your right hand on your heart, raise up your left hand. With your left hand, can you show me how fast your heart is beating? It's probably beating pretty quickly. The more you move, the faster your heart rate is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our heart rate down with some breathing so that we can be prepared for our lesson.
Con nuestra mano derecha vamos a ponerlo en nuestro pecho para sentir el corazón. Con tu mano izquierda quiero que me enseñes cómo tu corazón se está moviendo. Cuando estamos haciendo ejercicio se mueve más rápido. Cuando estamos en la cama haciendo nada es más despacio.
So take a big deep breath in, hold it, breathe out.
Ahora respiran por la nariz y luego por 2 segundos y luego 2 segundos afuera por la boca.
Let's take one more breath. Nice work, boys and girls. I'm going to hand the lesson over to Miss Neal.
All right. Well, that breathing we worked on last week, and hopefully you had a chance to practice some of those times where you might want to use your deep breaths or your calming breaths. After activity is one, maybe something made you upset, maybe you were frustrated. I know that sometimes you get into arguments with brothers or sisters and you get really mad. Taking those couple of deep breaths will give you a chance to get ready. Something else that can really get your heart rate going and get you upset is being frustrated when something is hard. We are going to work on a skill today that might be hard. So if something is hard for you, take a deep breath and try again, or go back and practice it an easier way.
Cuando se estás frustrado con tu hermano o tu hermana, puedes respirar para que te puedas calmar y es un buen ejercicio para calmar la mente también. Ahora vamos a practicar algo que puede ser difícil para ustedes, pero es importante para practicar porque podemos mejorarnos con esto.
So, what we need you to do first is go and get some equipment for today's sports lesson. Today we're going to work on volleying or striking, and you're going to use equipment from around your house. Again, we're going to start with any kind of plastic bag you have, or if you have a Ziploc bag at home, go and grab whatever size bag you want. If you are using plastic bags, you can get just one like your lunch came in, or you can get lots of bags if you don't have the ones from the lunches. But we are going to talk about the different sports that use striking or volleying while you get your equipment. Quick reminder on your equipment, you need to go get
A bag.
bag. Okay.
Sorry,
Easy
blinked out
enough.
for a second.
Okay.
Si tienes un momento, que por favor agarran una bolsa de plástico, una de Ziploc, o pueden agarrar una bolsa de los lonches que ustedes tienen en la casa también, o una bolsa plástico, cualquier bolsa de plástico, y luego con estas bolsas vamos a practicar golpear una pelota con nuestros brazos o también con nuestros pies. Y también vamos a platicar unos deportes que necesitas usar, o unos deportes que necesitas golpear una pelota.
So I made a big list when I was planning today of all the different sports that use volleying or striking. The most obvious one is volleyball, because that's the one that you'll see on TV. They use their forearms, or they use their hands, or they use one hand to hit the ball. But then I started thinking, what else uses those same skills?
Un deporte que podemos golpear es voleibol. Con una pelota golpeamos con los brazos a veces, también con dos manos o con una mano. Y también cuando estamos pensando de deportes que podemos golpear, hay más.
So as we keep going, we're going to get our equipment ready, and we're going to talk about different ways that you can practice your volleying to get ready for volleyball, or you actually use some of these skills in soccer, or if you have a racket. So a lot of it has to do with our eye-hand coordination and getting ready. So if you want to get your bag, Mr. Dunham, what kind of bag would you like?
I'll take one of the Ziploc bags.
All right, would you like a big one that's going to be a little bit easier, or a small one that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge?
I'll take a big one.
Okay. I'm going to also start with a big one. And on the Ziploc bags, you want to make sure it's mostly zipped up, except for one little corner that's open. And you're going to breathe into there, and then while you're still breathing in, you're going to finish zipping it. So it'll go kind of like this.
Cuando ellos están haciendo esto, que con la bolsa de Ziploc o la bolsa de lonche, por favor ponen aire como un globo y nomás necesitas la esquina de la bolsa para poner el aire.
So if you're having trouble with the Ziploc bag, you might have balloons at home. You might have lots of these plastic bags from the store. If you put a whole bunch of those bags together and you tie it up, you can also use this. So there's another way that you can practice volleying.
Si también tienes globos, puedes usar unos globos o también puedes poner unas bolsas adentro de una bolsa también.
So when we start, just like we would start in our gyms at school, you're just going to start hitting your balloon, your ball, your bag in the air. You can use your hands one at a time. You can use both hands together, but just start hitting your equipment.
Ahora vamos a golpear con nuestras manos. Puedes usar una mano o los dos.
And remember to move furniture out of your way before you get too busy watching your equipment.
Y también que tienen suficiente espacio en su casa, por favor.
So if you notice, it'll fly pretty good and float. It helps if your hand is flat. So one of the things to help is make sure your hand is flat. That would be the same way like if your hand was a racket. Mr. Sanchez is having a lot of success keeping the bag high. He's hitting everything over his head so that he gets lots of turns. I had a little more success letting the ball come down in front of me where I could see it a little bit better. And freeze, go ahead and hold your bag. One of the things that you're going to want to work on is your serve, because this is one of those skills that you use in volleyball. So if you're going to serve, you're going to use one hand to hold and one hand to hit, or you're going to do underhand like we did it with our tosses last week. We don't have too much room up here, but what you might want to do is if you do have somebody at home, you might want to hit it to them so that they can catch it, and then they can hit it back to you. And you can practice that way. So try to hit your ball so it goes to your couch, to a friend, to a cousin, to a brother, to a sister, to somebody who's at home, hopefully not to the TV. I'm going to say that as a parent. I'd rather have it go to the couch. But go ahead and start hitting your bag so that it goes somewhere.
Ahora lo que vamos a hacer es vamos a practicar golpear con la mano como si vamos a jugar voleibol. Cuando empiezas un juego de voleibol, pones la bolsa o la pelota en una mano y con la otra mano lo vas a pegar y golpear. En tu cuarto, en tu casa, con suficiente espacio, nosotros queremos que golpearas la bolsa o un globo con tu mano a tu hermano o a tu hermana, o si tienes una canasta o un sillón. Y vamos a practicar golpeando el globo. Mr. Dunham,
And if
can
it's
I be your
getting
partner?
easier, you can try a smaller target. If it's still hard, stick with the bigger target. Same thing, if you notice, like we talked last week, if you step with your opposite foot when you strike the ball or when you hit the ball, it's more likely to go where you want it to go. Mr. Dunham followed through, and he's ready. So that would be kind of like a serve in volleyball. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about a pass or a bump. So I'm going to stick with the bigger bag because it's going to be a little bit easier. I am going to try to give myself a self-toss. So remember, when we toss, it goes underhand. Okay? Here's the tricky part. Sometimes the tossing is actually harder than the skill we're working on, but you have to be able to toss yourself the ball.
So ahora vamos a practicar otro tipo de golpear una bolsa, una pelota, y vamos a empezar con lanzando la bolsa, como hicimos la semana pasada.
So once we toss it, I'm going to put my hands together and then my thumbs together. My teaching partner called this pancake sausages. And so you have one hand, second hand, roll your thumbs together. By doing that, you have this big flat part of your forearms where you can actually hit the ball, or in this case, the bag.
Can you demo that?
Yes.
Lo que vamos a hacer ahora, vas a lanzar la bolsa en el aire y luego vas a poner tus manos enfrente de ti y luego arriba mano a mano y luego tus dedos encima de las manos y vas a usar tus brazos para golpear la bolsa.
And that was my new record. I think I got 5 in a row, and I had to work pretty hard for that. So this is a hard skill. So if you get frustrated, take a deep breath. It might also be easier if somebody tosses you the bag or the balloon. So if you get frustrated, you can say, can you help me?
Of course.
Will you throw me the ball, please?
Yes, I can.
Because that gave me more time to get my hands ready. So I could really practice like it was a volleyball skill because I had more time. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. Si tienes un hermano o una hermana o tu papá, te pueden ayudar también. Ellos te pueden lanzar
Would you
la
like me to toss
bolsa
you
y
the
luego
balls?
te da más tiempo para preparar tus manos y tus brazos para golpear.
And one of the best parts about doing this at home is these bags and this equipment that we're using does not hurt your arms. Sometimes when we play volleyball, it's a little bit scary because the ball is heavy and it hurts our arms.
Con las bolsas es más fácil para practicar porque no te duelen los brazos. Cuando estamos jugando con una pelota de voleibol es más duro y te puede doler o te puede lastimar. Por eso nosotros te estamos diciendo que es más fácil y mejor para practicar con una bolsa, con un globo.
So one of the things that we're demonstrating without actually, it wasn't part of the lesson, but what I've seen Mr. Sanchez do, I noticed that I did it, Mr. Dunham did it, was that we had a great ready position. Because you don't know exactly where the bag is going to go, you have to be ready. So your ready position or your athletic position is with your weight is on the balls of your feet, your knees are bent, your chest is up, you're looking where you want to go, and you're ready to move any direction.
También es importante que preparas tu cuerpo para golpear con tus brazos. La señora Neal y señor Dunham están preparando sus pies también. Ellos están poniendo todos sus pesos, su peso
Whew.
en el medio de los pies.
So some of you might be getting frustrated and might want to go back to just hitting it any way you want. Some of you are ready for that self-toss or to work with somebody at home and really work on your volleyball skills. Some of you are probably ready to make it almost into a game to see who would score the point, where you would start with a toss and then you would hit it back and forth until somebody misses. If your equipment leaks, I saw Mr. Dunham have to refill his Ziploc bag. Mr. Sanchez's Ziploc bag got leaked some air. Take a deep breath, get your bag ready to go again, and we're ready to start.
Ahora algunos de ustedes es muy difícil y pueden regresar a nomás golpeando con las manos. Si ustedes están listos, pueden jugar un juego a ver cuántas veces pueden golpear con sus manos o con los brazos antes que la bolsa va al piso.
Mr. Dunham, what did you notice? I noticed something really important about your eyes when you were doing that. What do your eyes do when you're doing sports like this?
While I was doing this, I always made sure that my eye was on that plastic bag.
Yeah.
That way I knew where it was and where I could move to.
And I could tell.
Algo importante es que siempre tienes tus ojos, estás viendo la bolsa donde va en el aire.
So we've just spent a lot of time using our hands, using our arms, getting ready for a volleyball game. We practiced our toss, okay? We did actually do some of our catching again when we were playing with our partner. We did lots of volleying and bumping. Striking and volleying are kind of the same word. It's PE vocabulary that sometimes you need to know. But there are some other sports that we talked about. Racket sports, it's hard to use rackets inside. But soccer also uses kicking, which is a type of striking. And I have watched soccer on TV and I've watched games and I've seen soccer players use their chest or their thighs or their feet to trap, to kick, to move the ball.
En un deporte nomás con voleibol, ya estamos
I don't know if I can
platicando
do this one.
cómo lanzar, cachar y también golpear una pelota con nuestros brazos. Pero hay otro deporte y ese deporte es fútbol. Con fútbol podemos golpear y controlar una pelota con nuestro pecho, con nuestros pies, con nuestra cabeza.
So I'm going to switch places with Mr. Sanchez because this is a little bit more of his area of expertise to use his feet. Volleyball, I've had a little bit more practice now. Soccer skills can sometimes be a little bit hard for me. So he's actually going to give you the cues and what you should be doing. He might give them in Spanish first, but we will make sure that you also hear them in English, and we will also demonstrate with you.
So when it comes to kicking a ball, or in this case a bag, one thing that you do not want to do is kick it with your toe. If you kick it with your toe with the real soccer ball, it's going to hurt, and we don't want you to get hurt. What we want you to do is to actually make contact with your laces or the top of your foot. So for me, I have black laces on my shoes, so it's probably kind of hard to see, and that's where I want to make contact with. Ahora vamos a practicar golpear con nuestros pies. Yo quiero que ustedes golpearan o pegan la pelota con nuestros cordones de los zapatos, no con los dedos de nuestros pies, porque si haces eso te puedes lastimar y no quiero que te lastimas. Con nuestras bolsas, nomás quiero que pegan la bolsa con los cordones. Y quiero ver cuántas veces puedes pegar la bolsa antes que toca el piso. I want you now to practice making contact with your laces and with the bag and see how many times you can kick your bag or your balloon in the air without it touching the ground.
I'll have to get a new bag ready.
Okay, that's fine.
I did not have enough control to keep my balloon.
That's fine. One thing also, for those of you who don't know whether you're more comfortable with your right or left, if you like to open doors with your right hand, if you like to write with your right hand, you probably will like to kick with your right foot as well. Si no sabes con cuál pie quieres pegar la bolsa, si prefieres abrir cosas con tu mano derecha o si prefieres escribir con tu mano derecha también, o a veces si usas tu mano derecha, también puedes usar tu pie derecha también.
You might have some other equipment at home that might work. Sometimes small stuffed animals come in almost a ball shape. This is soft enough to use at home. We talked last week about rolling up a sock for our throwing, and you could do that again.
I like this bag. This has some more air.
And you could practice with a rolled up sock, which gets us closer to the size of a hacky sack, which is actually a pretty commonly used game or equipment for striking.
También puedes usar un calcetín, nomás lo pones en una bola y también puedes practicar. Y también es el mismo tamaño de un hacky sack.
Did you want to try something else, Mr. Dunham?
I'm good with
I think I
Plastic
need,
bag.
yeah, the larger object definitely worked better for me.
And that's
it gave me
funny.
a bigger target
That's funny because the ball, or the sock, is easier for
for
me.
you. So I think everybody's a little bit different, and different equipment is going to work better for you. So look at the equipment that you gathered up. If you have plastic bags, use your plastic bags. If you have a Ziploc bag, you can use that. If you have a sock or a stuffed animal that's pretty round, you can use those things. One of the things that I had at home, because I had gotten them at the dollar store, actually, I think, is sometimes this time of year they have the really soft balls that you can use for kind of anything. Sometimes they're just plain colors. This one actually looks like a volleyball, but this might be an object that you could also use. I don't think I have good enough foot control to use this one. All right, Mr. Dunham, let's see it. This one would also work for volleyball, so let's see how it works for foot control. Nice. just like we did our fancy catches last week, he's working on getting the ball from his foot up to his hand.
También puedes practicar con una pelota que no está muy duro. Y si quieres, lo puedes pegar una vez y luego lo puedes cachar con tus manos. También puedes practicar cachar y pegar o golpear con tus pies en el mismo tiempo.
Going back, if I'm getting frustrated because I was better with my hands than I was with my feet, I can use the same type of ball and I can bounce it, and then I can do my forearm bump. So I can let the ball hit the ground, and then I can still go get it. So you can use the same type of equipment for both types of skills, depending on what you would rather work on. So we're gonna give you a little bit of time to practice. Remember, you can practice by yourself. You can practice with somebody else who is at home with you if they're right there. But we're gonna set the timer for about a minute, and I want to see how many times you can contact the ball in a row. So it could be we didn't even talk about it. What else do soccer players sometimes use? Okay, sometimes soccer players can even use their head to strike the ball. Okay, so you can use your head, your chest, your thighs, your feet, your hands, your forearms. I want to see how many you can get in 1 minute.
Ahora.
Ready?
No, I'm sorry, Miss Neal.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Set. Go.
Ahora te voy a dar un minuto a ver cuántas veces puedes pegar la pelota. Puedes usar tus brazos, puedes usar tus pies, o tu cabeza o el pecho. Here you go, Miss Neal.
Oh, man. I obviously need to change my equipment to have a little more success. I wasn't ready.
Try that.
And time. So I think you saw some of us being very successful. Some of us, me, kind of struggled to keep getting the equipment to come back to me. A lot of that has to do with control and how hard we're hitting. Okay? So those are all things that we've got time to work on. But if you notice, if you really got a lot in a row, or you were working hard, feel that hard again? Huh. It's not quite as fast as it was with the dancing, but it's close. So we know that we could take a couple of deep breaths and slow our heart rate down. But I want to talk about something else that you need to play sports, and that's fitness or conditioning. So to be able to help your team, if you're going to play soccer or play volleyball or play tennis, you also have to be able to play for a long time without getting tired.
Ahora puedes sentir con tu mano otra vez tu corazón arriba de tu pecho y enséñame otra vez cómo tu corazón está. Es un poquito más despacio o un poquito lento en comparación cuando estamos bailando, pero todavía estamos moviendo y nuestro corazón está moviendo o pulsando un poquito más rápido. Para jugar deportes necesitamos practicar mucho y también necesitamos hacer mucho ejercicio para que podamos jugar por mucho tiempo.
And then just put the hands facing away. So we are going to finish with our fitness activity so that we can work on being able to play for a long time without getting tired. So Mr. Dunham is going to lead us through a Tabata exercise. And instead of talking about a lot of this, he's going to show you, we're going to show you these 6 exercises real quick, and then we're going to get into them so that we've got time to do a workout together.
Ahora, señor Dunham nos va a enseñar un ejercicio que podemos hacer en nuestras casas, en nuestro apartamento, que se llama Tabata. Y Tabata es un ejercicio que tiene diferentes partes que podemos hacer en 20 segundos. Y señor Dunham nos va a enseñar cómo hacerlo y luego vamos a practicar un poquito. Go ahead, Mr. Dunham. It's all
Thank
yours.
you.
So while Mr. Dunham's finishing getting ready, you're gonna need to go and grab 2 cans from the kitchen. They don't have to match. They can be any kind of cans that you want.
Para hacer este ejercicio necesitan 2 latas. No necesitan ser el mismo, pero necesitan al menos 2 para cada persona.
All right. Glad to be back with you all. So we're using cans that we picked up at the grocery store. And the cans are just for a little bit of resistance. If you don't have a can at home, that's fine. You can do most of these or all of these without it. But if you want to challenge yourself a little bit and add a little bit of weight to what you're doing, you can use the cans. So we are going to go through 6 exercises, all right? And we're going to repeat those exercises twice. If we have time, maybe 3 times. So we're going to get a pretty nice fitness workout. So let's quickly go over these exercises. The first exercise are jumping jacks. I'm holding on to the cans, standing like a soldier. And as I jump in the air, my feet go out just outside of my hips. My arms go up. So that is a jumping jack. And I like to think of a soldier and an airplane, soldier, airplane. And when we're doing these exercises, you take it easy or you go as hard as you would like. You don't have to try what we're doing. You go at your own pace where you feel comfortable and safe. The next activity is a plank tap. So Miss Neal is showing us what to do. The cans are right in front of her, and she's just tapping the cans. And you can see she's reaching across.
I'm not going across. Okay.
So you can go across, or you can just tap the can that's right in front of your hand. So those are plank taps. The next one we're going to do, this is a shuffle. So if you take a look at Miss Neal, she's shuffling from side to side, touching the can as she goes back and forth. Our next activity is a Russian twist. She's sitting down, her heels are on the floor, her knees are slightly bent, and she's just twisting from side to side.
And if you want the challenge, go ahead and get your heels off the floor too.
So vamos a hacer unos ejercicios. Ya enseñamos los primeros 4. Vamos a hacer saltos de tijeras. Vamos a hacer un ejercicio de tabla. Con las latas van a tocar cada lata. También una bajadura lateral. Nomás nos vamos a mover para un lado, tocar una lata. Vamos a mover hasta el otro lado y vamos a tocar otra lata. Y también los giros rusos. Ese era el último ejercicio que la señora Neal nos enseñó. Y si es muy fácil, también puedes levantar tus pies y que no tocan el piso.
Our next activity, it's our 5th one out of the 6, our imaginary jump rope. So we're holding on to the cans as if they are the handles of a jump rope. And we're just turning that imaginary rope, just like what we see here.
Ahora el próximo o el otro ejercicio va a ser, vamos a saltar con una cuerda. Bueno, no tenemos una cuerda con nosotros, pues si ustedes tienen una, pueden usarlo y si tienen espacio. Con la lata vamos a empezar a mover nuestros brazos como si tenemos una cuerda y también vamos a brincar en el mismo tiempo.
And our final exercise is a squat and overhead press. So Miss Neal is squatting. Her feet are just about shoulder width. She's sitting back as if she's sitting back in a chair, and as she lifts herself up, she presses the cans over her head.
Y el último ejercicio son sentadillas y vamos a levantar las latas arriba de nuestra cabeza. So, con las latas en nuestras manos vamos a empezar a mover nuestras rodillas como si nos vamos a sentar y luego levantar nuestros brazos y manos arriba de la cabeza.
2 sets.
Excellent. So we're going to have time for 2 sets. So we're going to do all these exercises, then we're going to repeat them. Each exercise is 20 seconds, and then there's a 10-second break in between so that we can catch our breath as we transition to the next exercise.
And do we have enough room for 3 people or just 2 or just 1?
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, so we're going to get started here shortly. We're going to add some music.
When the music starts, we'll start.
Vamos a hacer los ejercicios, pero vamos a empezar cuando la música empieza. Would have been nice to start the timer, huh?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break.
10-second break. Next are plank taps. So let's get ourselves set up. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's get ready for our 3rd exercise. And that is shuffle taps. So I'll step back while they do this.
I'll have Miss Neal demonstrate.
And go.
Cuatro, 3, 2, 1.
Good job, everybody. Next, the Russian twist. So we're gonna sit down and we'll do the Russian twist.
Ahora vamos a hacer los giros rusos.
Oh.
Nos vamos a sentar.
Here we go. What happened here? 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna get our Russian twist going.
Si es fácil, también pueden levantar sus pies en el aire.
So if you want to make it harder,
2,
finish with those feet up.
go ahead and come up. Next is the imaginary jump rope.
Ahora vamos a saltar con la cuerda. Tres, dos, uno. Bueno,
Finally, squat and overhead press.
ahora vamos a hacer las sentadillas.
Sitting back in a chair, lifting up. All right. Let's take just a little bit of a breather and we'll repeat that sequence. Alrighty. Let's get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. 10-second break.
We're
Plank
gonna
taps.
do 2 more exercises here. All right, we're gonna finish just 1 more today.
One more
Más.
exercise.
Vamos a hacer un ejercicio más y ya.
And go. Three, two, one.
And we did stop a little early because we wanted to have time to cool down and catch our breath. If you noticed, it was really easy to work hard. It didn't take much for us to get sweaty, for us to get a little red, for us to start breathing hard. Those are all good things.
Terminamos un poquito temprano porque te quiero dar suficiente tiempo para relajar y calmar nuestro cuerpo.
So we don't ever want to just be working so hard and then just go to just sitting down. We need to cool our bodies down, slow our hearts, slow our breathing. So I'm going to trace this square with my breathing. I'm going to breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold it to come back to the beginning. So it's going to look like this.
So, la señora Nio quiere que ustedes respiran adentro por la nariz por 4 segundos y que el aire se queda en tu pecho por 4 segundos y luego respiran afuera por la boca por 4 segundos y vamos a dibujar un cuadro cuando estamos haciendo
And
eso.
I noticed I was almost breathing too fast to be able to do it right. So that means I have to really control my breathing and I need to think about it. And now I was able to slow my breathing down enough. And I'd like, now that I'm not out of breath, to remind you what we worked on today. Mr. Dunham took you through Disney's Mambo No. 5 and a dance that you can do. Here's your homework. Teach somebody how to do that dance.
Ahora que ya terminamos y calmamos nuestro cuerpo, quiero platicar qué hicimos hoy. Empezamos con el señor Dunham y nos enseñó un baile y tu tarea es para que ustedes enseñen a alguien en tu casa o en tu familia el baile que hicimos hoy.
The other thing that you're going to do with your family is I'd like you to come up with your own Tabata. It could be the same exercises. It could be different ones. But teach them how to do it right and that it is okay to work hard. Remember your breathing. We're excited to see you again next week. Thank you for joining us today for At Home with APS.
Hasta luego.